Yo, what's happening, everyone? It's your boy FTW Rock. What's happening, brother? I already see, boy. See, man, my brother already in the comments, man. He already been waiting on it. What's happening, everybody? This your boy FTW Rock. That's your boy Bird. We here for this Friday night Smackdown Fight or Flight review. Thank everyone for joining us. We appreciate all. Tonight's show was pretty good, in my opinion. I give it about I think about 3.5 out of 5 for the whole show. We got our boy Bird over there. Bird, what's the word, man? Let me know something.
What's going on, man? It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's another time, another episode of Fight or Flight Smackdown review.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that too, brother. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this thing. But y'all know the first thing that we gotta do, right? It's always something my boy Bird got for us, man. We need a bird's eye view, baby. Tell me what's up, baby. Tell me what's.
Well, y'all hear that, man? Y'all know what time it is. It's the one and only bird's eye view. Now, this week we got two announcements. Nothing really has really shook up the wrestling world, in my opinion. But I got these two announcements and I want you guys' opinions on it. First, Nick Khan announced that they will be staying PG-13 and not be going to PG-14. How do you feel about that? Me personally, I think that they should actually go to T14. At first they was kind of like, I don't want to say promoting it, but kind of hinting to it. In my opinion, the PG era, it kind of ran its course. I think it's time for something else. What do you think, Rob?
I'm happy for it. I know at first they were saying something about trying to be like a rated R show, but I figured that'd be hard to actually get past or whatnot with as many kids that actually still do watch WWE. You know what I mean? So I knew that would kind of be hard to do, but PG-14, I'm totally fine with it. If I ain't mistaken, AEW is PG-14. They still got blood and cursing here and there. As we saw NXT, if anybody watches, Jay Parker just went on a cussing spree, and we heard about it. Yeah, we heard about his word of that. So I'm fine with it, man. I'm actually excited about it. Just get on with that PG era. Actually, fun fact, I started watching wrestling for about 3 or 4 years because of the PG era. Not the beginning of it, but around that middle part, pretty much, where it was closer to let's say around the Uso, New Day, John Cena time, when they were all as hot as they were at the time, I wasn't watching as much because I just couldn't stand the PG era. I got tired of it. So I'm excited. They're getting rid of that PG stuff.
Yeah, man, me too. Hopefully they change their mind. Give it a little bit more edge to it. No pun intended. Secondly, the second announcement, WWE is having kind of a reality show, kind of like a Tough Enough type thing, but they'll be allowing us to go backstage and see how the rising stars become WWE stars, and they're going to be being mentored by a few legends: Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Bubba Ray, and Mickey James. So it's going to kind of be like basically another Tough Enough thing. But the difference is they're going to be having us go behind the scenes more about the matches and more about the person. So I think that's good. More eyes on new up and coming stars, and seeing their backgrounds and how they came where they're at. So, what do you think about this?
My fault, my mic was tripping, but I'm not mad about this at all. Like I said, it's something like a Tough Enough reality series, so I kind of liked it Tough Enough. I really don't see why they actually stopped it. My opinion, I guess for the NXT stuff, Get that shit out. Oh yeah, bro. But yeah, I guess for the NXT stuff, that's why they kind of stopped tough enough or whatnot. I'm not mad at it, especially with Undertaker and Booker T being there. They're gonna get some real good mentoring and tutoring with that. But y'all don't know, Booker T actually already has a wrestling promotion called Reality Wrestling. It's actually in I think in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, he already and he's already in NXT whatnot, helping with announcing. Of course, he's always backstage giving advice, helping out with others. So with them getting that real close bond right there, and actually real development with him, and like I said, all them others on that list too, Bubba Ray and everybody, man, it's gonna be real good for them. That's a real good thing for them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'll be real good, especially to tell the new talent in a different light. Well, there you have it. This week's Bird's Eye View, where we take topics out of the wrestling world and rant about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we appreciate that, Bird. You always keep us updated on what's going on, man. So we appreciate that, bro. Now, without further ado, we are going to get into the Firefly Smackdown review. All right. So, like I said, man, pretty decent show. It really wasn't too many spots where I didn't like or could have done without. They pretty much did everything they could to make this show good for us this week. So first thing that we had, man, the most noticeable thing that we had an Apollo Crews sighting. It was short lived. It was very short lived. First thing we had Apollo Crews coming through the metal detector, coming into the arena. Right behind him with the new bloodline who just lost their match at Survivor Series. So of course they was in a bad mood. This new bloodline had Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tamatanga. So for all who don't know, Tonga Loa and Bronson Reed both suffered significant injuries during their War Games match. Bronson Reed broke his ankle, shattered it actually, and then Tamatanga unknowingly until after the match tore his bicep. Supposedly that was when CM Punk hit him with the toolbox a couple of times. That is rough. Because I don't even know that toolbox was supposed to be there, but the fact that CM Punk got injured by Drew McIntyre and then turned around injured Tonga Loa and pretty much down to the same injury is fucking ironic to me and very. It's not funny that somebody got hurt, but it's funny that CM Punk did it out of all people. So shout out to Tonga Loa and Bronson Reed. Hopefully they get speedy recoveries. They are listed to be out. Bronson Reed probably about a good 3 or 4 months at least. Also, Jimmy Uso injured himself at the match too. He broke his toe. So shout out to all of them, man. They gave a great match during Survivor Series. We were highly entertained. But like I said tonight, they were coming through the metal detector, getting into the building. So Sikoa kind of brushed off Apollo Crews, went right by him, and probably was like, "Hey, bro, what's up? You don't see me standing right here?" Then they tore him down. Jacob Fatu tore him down. Then the security tried to get involved. They tore security down. They pretty much got bad taste in their mouth about this, man, about their loss, pretty much, and I guess also about losing some members of the bloodline as well. So, Bird, what you think about this, man? The injuries, them coming back, being pissed off. You can even comment on the short site that we saw of Apollo Crews.
Well, it's always good to see Apollo Crews. No matter if it's for 3 seconds, they need to put him back on TV. But as far as the Bloodline 2.0, doing what they did to Apollo Crews, I kind of like the edge they're going, trying to keep them as dominant as possible, even though they lost one of the biggest matches in a feud that they had. I like it. Keeping them sharp, making everybody remember, we still the bloodline, even though we down a member. In my opinion, he was just kind of like there. So, I mean, even though he has injured himself and hope, speedy recovery to everybody that's injured. Um, he really wasn't a factor to me. Like you're gonna see, like the three. Now that he's injured, you'll see how dominant those three can be without him. And not saying that they can't move on with the Bloodline 2.0 without him. They need him, but they're gonna look more sharper than now he's not there. So, but overall, I liked this. I liked this segment. It was real good.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't think the bloodline can continue without Tonga Loa. You know what I mean? It's I
I
don't
agree.
know.
I agree. But it's the way they did tonight, the way they look tonight. You
I'm
would
being
think that it was only three of them. You know what I'm saying? But
look.
I agree with you.
Shout out to Tonga Loa. I'm being sarcastic. They'll be just fine. They'll be just they'll be just fine without them. You know what I mean? And no offense to them. I'm pretty sure he puts in the work and does what he can. You know what I mean? But they'll be just fine without Tonga Loa. Like you said, they probably gonna look more dominant now. So yeah. Shout out to the boys that got injured, man. Hope he comes back fully healthy and so I don't know. Hopefully, they have some type of more edge to him. You know what I mean? Just something. It's just something about Tonga Loa that's just missing. Not excluding the botches or not botches or mess up mistakes, whatever you want to call them. Excluding them, it's just something missing about Tonga Loa. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't hold that against people because everybody botched a move or fucked up something, or you know what I'm saying. So I don't even be unless it's something like what Ridge Holland or something. You know what I'm saying, where you really hurted somebody, like ended their career. Then I would have something to say. But otherwise, everybody do that, so I don't even hold that against them. But it's like you said, it's like something missing. It's just like he a deer in headlight. He just like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like I don't know. It looked like he don't even want to be there. That's just about all I get. Everybody else is like into it. He just don't be into it. You know.
Right.
I can be wrong. That's just what I see.
For sure, man. We'll see what happens with him, man. Like I said, hopefully he gets better, and hopefully things continue for him. So yeah. Next thing that we had, man, we had a promo from Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes coming out. I'm pretty sure he was just going to talk about the fact that him and Kevin Owens have a match coming up on Saturday night's main event. Excuse me, my fault. Yeah, him and Kevin Owens have this match coming up at Saturday night's main event, which I'm kind of excited about. That we haven't had Saturday night's main event in a long time. Now, hopefully it's a banger. I really think it's going to be. Considering the matches that are coming up on there, so I'm glad to see it. And we're gonna see what happens with that. So he comes out. Cody Rhodes does. He pretty much cuts a small promo before he can even really get into everything that he wants to say. We get a sighting from Chad Gable. Now, for y'all who don't know, there's some type of deal or something going on around this Netflix time. The fact that some Raw people are going to go to SmackDown, some SmackDown people are going to go to Raw. I think they're intertwining them now to get the reactions out of the crowds from these different characters on different shows. So, with that being said, they're testing the waters tonight. First thing we saw was Chad Gable and American Made, the whole group coming out. Also, they also have on suits. They also looked at real professional, and I ain't mad about that look by all of them having on suits, including Ivy Now. They all had on suits, looking sharp. Chad Gable get in the ring. He pretty much talking his stuff about who he is and everything about himself pretty much. He gets interrupted by Cody. Cody says some interesting stuff, man. He this is how I say Cody got it, man. He got it as far as being a good talent, being a face of everything while Roman is not champion. He got these people chanting Shorty G, and he got on chanting Stardust. Come on now. There's no way these people should have been chanting about Shorty G and Stardust, but they were. And they were doing it because of Cody, what Cody was saying and whatnot. He pretty much saying, hey, you remind me of me at a younger part of my career. You were Shorty G, I was Stardust. There's some stuff that didn't work. we had to reinvent ourselves, and look where we're at now. But now, I don't know. Gabe said something else and kind of pissed off Cody. I kind of missed that small little part, like a minute or two that I missed. But Gabe said something to Cody. Cody really didn't like it. So he said, "You know what? Why you going to talk to Nick all tonight? Tell him you got a match with me tonight." Pretty much, he's pretty much saying he's gonna whoop his ass. What's up?
Yeah, that's what Chad Gable said. He said if he wasn't in a suit, that he'll beat his
Oh,
ass.
oh, okay,
I believe it.
okay. Oh, you good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so we got that match going on later tonight. I wasn't mad about this segment at all. I like Chad Gable having the spotlight. I really actually think when everything turns over, supposedly Cody may be going to Raw, Roman may be going to Raw, which is going to include the Bloodline if they do go there, the OG Bloodline at least. I think they also said they're going to keep Cell and CM Punk as well, if I'm not mistaken. So with all of them on Raw, Chad Gable got an opportunity to step up and be something big. He reminds me of one Kurt Angle. He got the whole faction behind him. He got the mic work. He got the moves. I think he can be a big time player on SmackDown with all them other faces out of his way. That's just my opinion. Did you like this segment, Bird?
Yeah, it was a good segment. A good way to start off SmackDown. I'm not a big fan of them taking taking the top wrestlers, because they're not taking everybody. Taking the top wrestlers from SmackDown and putting them on Raw and replacing them with, like a lot of mid-carders, a lot of good mid-carders. They did this before. It barely worked. That's why they had to switch it back. So I guess I'm interested to see how this will work this time. But as far as the segment, the segment was good. Chad Gable is looking like Kurt Angle Part 2. He's good. He's good on the mic. He's getting better on the mic. Cody Rhodes. There's nothing much you can say about him. So, but good segment. Good way to start off Mike.
It's all good. Yeah. I really think they're gonna have. How can I say? I think they're gonna have not just mid cards. There are gonna be some people who should have been top stars on SmackDown, and they're gonna be pretty much fighting for them top spots. Judgment Day is probably gonna be over there more likely, and that includes probably Dominic Mysterio and Lil being separate from Finn and JD. Finn more likely gonna get his own singles push, and I think Carlito's gonna get a singles push as well. I don't think Carlito's run is gonna be like main title push, probably like mid card titles, but still though, that's some of the plans. I forgot exactly who else. I think Carmelo is staying. I forgot who else.
Only people that really is going to Raw that I've heard of was Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and somebody else. I know it was like 5 people, and it was one female.
I think it's probably Bianca knowing now, but
Bianca or no, it was Rhea Ripley.
Okay, Rhea's already there.
Supposedly are going to be on Raw coming January.
Okay, I'm not too mad about that. Like I said, it's a lot of people who should be in the main title run picture who hasn't been. With that being said, Trick Williams too. By the way, when Trick Williams makes his debut, more likely he will be on Raw as well. Cause I think he's one of the names that Netflix won. So it's an overload, ain't it? But yeah, that's more like what's gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I think it's just my opinion. I know it's easy for stars to get lost, but Trick Williams is so far over. Even just on NXT, the couple of times that we've seen him on Raw, SmackDown, they're saying his theme, whoop that trick. And like they usually don't do that. Usually when you come from NXT, they don't really know you like that, but they know Trick. So I don't think he's gonna. They better not get lost on Trick. If he get lost on Trick, I'm just gonna say, you know what, Triple H, you don't believe in us. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, that is what it is, man. Hopefully they don't. Nobody gets lost. Hopefully all the shows are good and we still enjoy it like we've been doing. All right. Now with that being said, we go to the next topic, man. The next thing that happened was it was a little backstage incident with Bianca Belair. Speaking of her, along with who is it again? Piper Niven and
Chelsea
Chelsea.
Green.
Chelsea Green. I don't know why it's hard to think of her last name. I kept thinking Chelsea. Chelsea, what? But yeah, Chelsea Green. They pretty much I confronted her about what they were doing or whatnot. They got into a little altercation and Bianca ended up on her ass pretty much at the end of the altercation. So now with that being said, there's going to be a match later tonight between Piper Green and Bianca Belair. Keep an eye on that, on that, y'all. I got a lot to say about that. We'll see what happens with that. All right.
You said Piper Green.
I said Piper Green, Piper Niven. My fault. Piper Niven, Chelsea Green. I so did. They actually Green Pipe maybe should be their tag name. They don't have a tag thing. Anyway, that's a different thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And like I said, later on, I'm going to have a lot to say about it. But we'll just let that go right now and go to the next subject. The next thing we had was we had Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and who's the third person in that match, Bird?
The girl for Desmos Fantasma.
The who?
I can't remember her name. She's in Fantasma.
Yeah, Lopez. There you go. Let's Lopez. So yeah, it was a triple threat match between these women. These women are fighting for the qualifying match to be to advance in the first women's United States titles tournament. So with that being said, it was a decent match. Really decent. I really wanted Naomi to win badly. I wanted her to win this match so badly, and I really thought she would have won. Tiffany Stratton ended up winning, and it wasn't a bad victory. Eventually they got Alexa Lopez down. Tiffany wasn't in the ring at one point. Who's it again? Naomi hit that split leg moonsault. And the last two were going to get the 1, 2, 3. Then Tiffany Stratton came out of nowhere with a little over the rope dive. And then that knocked Naomi out. And then she got that prettiest moonsault and got the 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton is your winner. Now, me personally, I'm not super mad about Tiffany winning. I just don't like the fact that she won and she's already the Money in the Bank winner. Like, you can cash in for this title without doing all this damn hard work. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's not bad for her. Electra Lopez, by the way, she had a great outfit on. She did look good in the ring tonight, too. She did her thing, showing that she doesn't have much ring rust. She got some, but she'll be just fine. This whole match, like I said, it was a pretty good match. So I want Naomi to win badly. WWE had the opportunity. Let's get this out the way, because Michin won last week. They had the opportunity for the next match to be Last Legend versus Naomi, and they didn't do it.
I finally had it on my brain that Michin won, and you just had to remind me.
Yeah, they could have had Last Legend versus Naomi, and they didn't do it. I don't see why you wouldn't. But hey, that definitely would have sold more than Michin versus Tiffany Stratton, especially since the fact that Tiffany Stratton is already the Money in the Bank winner. But that's a different subject. Man, Bird, tell me what you think about this match. The winners, are you satisfied with it? Let me know.
I guess I'm satisfied with it because now I'm on the Tiffany Stratton train. Everybody knows I wasn't higher on her at all. I feel she was generic version of Mandy Rose, but now to me she's Tiffany Stratton. So I actually was rooting for her. I don't think Naomi got bigger and better things coming for her. And I mean by, 'cause I think she's the one who attacked. I think she's the one who attacked Jay Cargill. But I wasn't too messed up about it. I like Tiffany Stratton, so I'm glad that she got this opportunity. But I don't think she's gonna actually win the tournament. I think she's gonna get put out. She probably make it to the finals, and get put out. And I think she's gonna probably cash in on the winner or something or whatever. But I don't think she's gonna win the belt. But shout out to all three. Like I said, Naomi got bigger and better things, and it's always good to see Lopez in the ring. So it was a good match.
I feel you, man. Like I said, man, yeah, it is a possibility that they're gonna put it as Naomi, the one that attacked Jay Cargill. It's a very big possibility, but at the same time, though, it's like still, even if she had that going, like still, like there's still a possibility that she can still win the women's U.S. title. I just think she just would have been the perfect candidate for it because I don't know, it seems like they're just not going to let her win the women's title or WWE title or even be a non-competitor for it again, even though she did have a match for it and she had a phenomenal match for it 2 or 3 weeks ago against Nia Jax. So I don't know. I'm just high on Naomi, and I don't like the fact that WWE don't really be high on her, if that makes sense. But yeah, it is what it is. She may have bigger and better things. Her rival may be better. What you about to say, Bird?
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I agree. They don't be high on it, but they're keeping her around for a reason. So hopefully it'll be her time soon.
I hope so, man. Just think about Naomi. Like her entrance is just powerful. Like you know what I mean? She come out, you got the colors, everybody feeling the glow and everything. Like it's a super marketable thing. I don't get why they're not, but she probably got like a top 5 entrance in WWE. I'm including men and women currently. It's a top 5 entrance, and like then she got the moves, the personality, the mic work. Too, wrap it all together. So I hope they do get behind her, man. I hope she's just paying her due. Excuse me. I hope she's just paying her dues and she actually, gets to go on from there. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with that. Next thing we got on the agenda, we got the match between Bianca Belair and Piper Niven that I talked about earlier. Now, when I say I had a lot to say about it, it was all good things. This match was match of the night, in my opinion. They put on a banger, in my opinion. I didn't expect this from Piper Niven. Not saying she's a bad wrestler. I just didn't expect her and Bianca to have this type of chemistry. They seemed like they had wrestled each other 20 times before. The way they were wrestling tonight. Bianca picked up this victory. She picked Piper Niven up for the KOD, and KOD her on top of Chelsea Green. And Bianca had her on her shoulders for a while. Y'all, Bianca's strong as hell. When I say that girl had that girl on her shoulders for it seemed like an eternity. Because Chelsea was all the way across the ring, so she had to get on her shoulders and move her across the ring. The crowd was up and lit when she got on the shoulder. They were cheering. And they couldn't believe what they seen. Hey, I could barely believe it myself. So shout out to Bianca, man. This is why she was the first pick for Smackdown when they had the draft. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. Great match, great energy. Match of the night, in my opinion. What you think, Bird?
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. I was just going to say that was match of the night. I always thought Piper Niven was a good wrestler. I like the way she moves in the ring. She knows how to use her body. She knows how to use her legs and whatever. I always thought she was a good wrestler. Her and Nia Jax are good for that. But match in the night. And I'm glad it really wasn't no quick, 2-3 minute match. It wasn't no squash match. It actually was a nice length, and it was actually a good match. So Shout out to both of them. Good match. And shout out to Bianca Belair picking up the victory. It's going to be a very interesting between them. Oh, you know like we got. Oh, you know what that means, man. You know what it's time for. Go ahead, boss man. Let them know something.
Oh no. When I pop in, y'all don't stop what y'all doing, man. Y'all gonna finish it off, and you know what I'm saying, I get to talking after the fact. But with that being said, man, my bad, MCG. I left you in here for a minute. I was in the other room. But with
You
that
good?
being said, man, y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. TW. I come here for the sponsors, man. With that being said, if you want to be a paid sponsor, we go live 5 through 7 days a week on all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Even when we don't promote on here, we all promote on our own platforms. So with that being said, if you want to be a paid sponsor and get your stuff shown here 5 through 7 business days a week on the FTW podcast, like I said, even when we're not live, we are still promoting to you. And tonight we're going to give a shout out to our 2 paid sponsors, Daryl Austin with Passport Republic and Elizabeth Daly with Daily Cleaning. And then I'm going to let these guys get back to their wonderful show.
Down M13 through Genesee, I-75 is the home for me. Welcome to Saginaw, Saginaw, Saginaw. Down M13 through Genesee.
Hey guys, this is Elizabeth Daly with Daily Cleaning. Me and my mom Tammy have 15 plus years of experience in residential and commercial properties. Our services range from Airbnbs, debt cleanup, move in, move out, or even if you want to set up a personalized schedule for your home. Here with this video is our contact information. Please give us a call or you can message us on Facebook, and we will be happy to give you a free estimate. Thank you.
My fault, I ain't know my mic was muted. Yes, sir. We are back. That's what our paid sponsor, like Boss Man said. If you want to be a paid sponsor, go ahead and hit one of us up. We'll do everything we can to. What's up, boss?
Oh, so like I said, I don't know why we still ain't got the video up there. It's still taking problems to upload on my laptop, but we will be getting it up here very soon. But also, I always want to give a shout out to our girl Reptar with her business. Like I said, any dating advice, anytime you just want to go listen in on men and women, I'll give their perspective on dating advice. She hosts a great show called Dating with Reptar, and they also are on our platforms. And with that being said, just want to give a shout out to our girl Reptar, and you guys can continue the show.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we appreciate it, boss. Ooh, that's better. All right, so yeah. Y'all want to be a paid sponsor? Just let us know. Hit any one of us up. We'll do our best to get in contact with our boss man and let him know he will set that up for you. Just let us know. Hit us up in the inbox and we'll do that for you, my guys. All right, boom. The next thing that we have on the subject. By the way, welcome MTG. Appreciate you for joining us tonight, bro. Yes, sir.
Glad to be on here.
How'd you think? What you think about tonight's show? You like it overall?
I enjoyed it. Yeah,
For sure.
I'm looking forward to see. I think I'm gonna get my. I think my prediction is kind of be sort of right because I think last week we talked about this. Solo Sikoa might win that U.S. title. Now, I might get that. I said that last week. I don't know what you guys might not agree with me, but it might happen.
I don't know. I'll tell you why I don't think so later on, but we'll see. But yeah. For so. So yeah. This like I said, it was a pretty interesting episode. The next thing we have on the agenda is pretty much revolving around something like that. So what we had on the agenda next was the fact that since that Nakamura is coming out, I guess we have a little celebration of him winning the U.S. title at Survivor Series. He got this whole new gimmick. He got the new wardrobe. He got the dark look going on. He also has black mist. He don't have green mist. It's black mist, and it's a great look. It's a great look, and I like everything about it. Me personally, I don't like the fact that they got the title off of LA Knight, and they didn't really give him a real good storyline why he had the title. But I think this is going to lead to a great storyline. I think him and Nakamura are going to go back and forth about that title, and I'm not mad at it. It looks like that's how it's going to be. So with that being said, Shinsuke Nakamura comes out to give a little celebration before he even get too many words in. That boy LA Knight hit the scene, really no words in. LA Knight hit the scene hot, coming down like, hey, you screwed me. You only saw me face to face one time, then you spread me with black mist whenever you did see me face to face. So with that being said, me and you need to handle this. What's up with it? I want my rematch. Before he can get any more words out after that, we had Andrade come out. Andrade also won his shot at the U.S. title. So all three of them in the ring at one time. Then next thing you know, they all get attacked by the new bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tonga Loa. Tonga came out. They all they pretty much tore them down. They beat them up. Since Nakamura got out the ring before they could actually get any damage to him, I think that he kind of had them just slightly intimidated. Maybe not Jacob, but Tonga and Solo may be intimidated because right before they can even attack him, he starts spitting out his little black mist out of his mouth, kind of give a little, evil look to him. So they decided to do something better with their lives, pretty much. They let him get out the ring, but they tore down LA Knight and Andrade before. Now, like you said, MTG, it may be a possibility of him going for the U.S. title, but I doubt it. With everything that's happened to him, I don't think he cares much about the U.S. title. I think he will only care about the WWE title at this point. Going for the U.S. title would kind of, in my opinion, just prove, to submit that, hey, you're not in the big leagues. You're not a big dog. Cody's on top. Cody beat Roman, and you just lost to Roman. So you going down to the U.S. title will be like a D grade overall. But it's still possible. It's not impossible. It's a possibility. We never know nowadays. But yeah, we'll see, man. What you think about this whole little segment? MTG, you can go first.
It was interesting once the Bloodline came out, and another thing that I found very interesting as well. They're finally doing stuff with that U.S. title because it's been a while since they actually did something with it. And as far as the part where you said it's a downgrade, I kind of disagree with you on that one. I mean, that's just my opinion. And like I'm happy that they're actually doing something with it because when LA Knight was champion, when Logan Paul was champion, when Rey Mysterio was champion, like what last great storyline can we remember that happened in a while for that U.S. title? I'm just glad that they're actually putting some meaning into it by having all these wrestlers involved.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I damn near forgot Rey Mysterio was a U.S. champ for a little bit, but I forgot he was. He's the one who took it off of Austin Theory. So yeah, Yeah, so I mean a downgrade because he was going after Cody and the WWE title. The whole point of starting this new bloodline is because Roman lost their title. You feel what I'm saying? Their WWE title, the bloodline WWE title. Roman lost it. So the whole
Yeah.
point of him starting it was to go back after that and get that. You know, of course, Red Shop caused havoc. But also the main objective is to get my title, get our title back in the bloodline. The US title is not their title. The
Right.
WWE title is their title. So that's why I say going down. Because then you have to admit that, oh snap, I'm not the guy that can do that. I don't want to admit it, but I'm gonna go for it. Just any title, just to say I got a title, instead of actually going for what I told y'all was my title. So that's my only thing about it. Bird, what you think about this whole subject, man?
Man, I like this segment. I like the Nakamura hold.
I can't hear Bird.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This whole Nakamura image is crazy. I hope they keep this for a while. And I honestly think that
Yes, I'm the only one that can't hear Bird.
You can't hear him at all? MTG?
I can't hear Bird at all.
That's
I hear him.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
You can keep talking. Let me see if I can get this set up.
Okay.
No, now I can hear you.
Okay. Good. I'm saying that this Nakamura, this character is awesome. I hope they keep him for a long, long time. It fits him. I like the fact that now he's using the black mist instead of the green. You know, and as far as when the bloodline came in the ring, you know, the fact that he gave him a warning sign, like, look, this ain't this ain't what you want. You know, so. You know, they didn't bust a move, and he calmly, you know, got out, climbed up the ring. I liked it that, you know, in the segment, but this was good. This was good, and like I said, the bloodline just reminding everybody that they're not going nowhere, even though they lost. They ain't lose nothing. You know, they still gonna go strong, and anybody that get in the way, can feel the wrath. So it was a good segment. You know, it really did what it was supposed to do. And as far as LA Knight going back for the title, he'll eventually get it, but I don't think he'll fight for it, but I don't think he'll get it back anytime. So, and then especially now that Andrade is in the mix too, because he can end up taking it out. So I just really don't think that LA Knight will be getting it anytime. So.
Well, the only reason why I don't think Andrade really matters right now is because he's still the speed champion. As you recognize that he hasn't had double champions in a while, like they haven't been doing it. No matter what title it is, if you got one title, that's your one title. You know what I mean? So I just other than when Roman had the undisputed titles, well, you know that's kind of a separate case. But other than that, they haven't been doing double champions. So that's why I don't think Andrade would get it. What you saying?
I said they were doing double tag champions as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, double tag. And, you know, other than that, as soon as they broke them up, they haven't even, you know, and then think about it, they were the only ones, like the only double tag champs and the only, you know, that's what they were like the bloodline thing going on. Everything around all them titles being connected was bloodline. To Roman being Brock and the Usos being Randy them.
And I was there.
All connected to bloodline. You know what I mean? So yeah, all connected to bloodline. Now that that's not the case no more, I don't think anybody's gonna be a double champion for a long time. You got your speed champion. They're gonna say, you know, hey, you can fight for other titles, but until you drop that speed title, that's where you're gonna be at, buddy. because that boy Elon Musk paid a lot of money for that title. So yeah, We're gonna keep that. So now with that being said, yeah, like I said, I liked the segment, man. I liked everything about it. It's kind of iffy to see what they're gonna do. I really think Solo Cole them is just causing havoc, but I do think uh who is it again? LA Knight and Andrade are going to get their revenge. They're going to come back for the next week. It's probably going to be a tag match, probably between Tonga Loa and Jacob Fatu, who, let me remind everyone, were the original tag champs before Solo had Jacob give Tonga Loa the title. If they wouldn't have gave them a title, they probably still had the damn title. But that's a different subject. Yeah. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens with this, man. Hopefully, something good happens from this. Now, I did skip one part of SmackDown. That was my fault. Earlier tonight, the Street Profits got attacked. They got attacked backstage, and they were taken out. So, yeah.
We didn't get to that part. I don't think. I think that was next. So you right on.
Well, you sure? I think next is the actual match, if I'm not mistaken. Because it wasn't much more of. No, matter of fact, yeah, it was only two things left. It was not left, but two things before the match. So I did accidentally skip this. The Street Profits got attacked backstage, and with them being attacked, they can't participate in their tag team match that they had later on tonight, which was for the tag team titles. Now, I said to myself, since they getting a rematch, they better win. I had no doubt in my mind that tonight Street Profits were gonna finally win, but they got attacked. Of fucking course, Triple H.
If I had to guess,
Why in the fuck would you give us the titles? And I say us, and I meant exactly what the fuck I said. Come on, Trip. Come on, man. Come on now, dog. Golly.
I love the Street Profits too. I feel the exact that way, Rock.
Man, it's just like, what can they do? Like, put on banger matches, good on the mic, great entrance, great apparel. Over with the fans.
Yep.
What in the fuck else can we do? Damn. They're the best tag team. As far as just two people tag teaming, they are the best, in my opinion. Like, I'm not even saying that because they black. They literally are the best.
I know that. We all know that.
It's like, God damn, it's just so fucking frustrating, man. Yeah, but anyway, they got taken out. Did y'all like this, Bird? What you think about them getting taken out tonight?
Man, when I seen that, I was damn near ready to turn it off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what? Why? Who did what? Somebody punished or like what's going on? Because it doesn't make no sense. And I'm just sick of them getting screwed over. So, like, it doesn't sit with me at all. Like they're the best. Like you said, I'm always rooting for them. They always do what they have to do in the ring. You know, my skills are good. You know, they can be better, but who can be better? Nobody is perfect. Not you know. So it's like, what else they need to be doing? They won championships, over with the class. You know, what more they have to do? So, I totally didn't like that at all. So I'm not gonna say anything about DIY. Because I'm not really too fond of the tag team, you know. Anyway, but
speak up just a little bit more, Bird.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say too much about DIY because I'm not too fond of that tag team anyway. So I'm just gonna leave that where it's at.
Yeah, DIY. For y'all who don't know, Johnny Gargano pretty much saw what happened, or afterwards or whatnot, and asked Nick, can they replace him? And he said, go ahead, but don't make me regret it. Pretty much. MTG, what you think about it? Yeah, say something about it, man.
Well, if I had to guess on who attacked the Street Profits, again, you might not agree with me. It was probably the Bloodline 2.0 because they're raising chaos all over SmackDown, and usually sometimes factions go out and attack random people for no reason
That
just to
makes
take their
sense.
anger out on them. So it probably could have been them.
That's
But
what
as
they
far
did.
as
Yeah, that was
what
nice.
happened,
No, I'm saying that makes perfect sense because they were doing it all night. So that probably actually probably did it.
yeah. And as far as the Street Profits versus Machine Guns for tonight, which didn't happen, of course, I was like, I'm very curious if they're actually going to win tonight. And I said, I hope they do. But when I saw them get attacked and then they got replaced by DIY, I was like, yeah, really? And I was like, DIY is on the verge of almost breaking up. So why not? Why add them on there? Then the Machine Guns are probably going to retain. And this is the night where Tommaso goes on a solo run. But no, Johnny Gargano turned heel alongside with Tommaso.
Hey. We ain't got to the match yet.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, there you go. I'll get into that.
Yeah, man. It's frustrating to just see how they keep doing the Street Profits, man. I just had literally, I had absolutely no doubt in my mind the Street Profit winning tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts. But it is what it is, man. They got replaced, and we'll see what happens with that match later on. So yeah. All right, next thing we had, man, we had a small little video from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens pretty much talking about how everyone's, pretty much riding Cody, riding his coattails or whatnot. And Michael Cole wanted an interview with Kevin, but Kevin's like, no, every time I come to the arena, after come in the arena, I get banned or have to leave early or whatnot. So you want an interview, you got to come to the car. So later on that night, of course, Michael did come to the car and have an interview with KO. We have to talk about that part right now. After one of these matches that we were going to talk about, Michael Cole made his way to the parking lot or wherever to have an interview with KO. Now this interview was kind of intense. It was very interesting though. KO talked about how he don't believe Michael Cole being unbiased. He believes Michael Cole is a fanboy of Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is a little golden boy, and he pretty much sick of it. He don't like how Michael Cole is always backing up anything Cody does. And he's like, Michael, like, look, I'm not doing that. We've known each other for like 10, 12 years, been real great to each other. We did a lot of good things even back in NXT. And he's like, yeah, I remember all that, but if I knew that y'all were gonna act like the way y'all act now, I would never ever did what I did in NXT. Kevin Owens, at least, is saying that. So he's like, I've been doing everything wrong, and y'all, all y'all pissing me off, pretty much, is what he's saying. And Michael's like, hey, you're the one who's wrong. You need to look in the mirror. You are the bad one in this situation. And he's just like, you know what? Get the hell out of my car. I'll see you later, pretty much. Yeah. That's how the interview went. What do you think about this whole interview interaction between Michael Cole and Kevin Owens? You can go first, MTG.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna attack him in the car. Like I thought he was gonna punch him out after the interview, and then drag him out of his car and beats the shit out of Michael Cole. I was expecting that to happen, honestly, because they're making Kevin Owens a lot vicious, and I feel like, and I thought that he was gonna take his anger out on Michael Cole, but that didn't happen. But that was an intense moment because I thought something was really bound to happen, but it didn't.
Yeah, for sure. It didn't. It could have happened, but like you said, it didn't, and it's probably for the best. What do you think, Bird?
Yeah, my stuff went out the last part. I didn't hear like the last 2 minutes.
Oh, what he talked about? We're talking about the interview with Michael Cole and Kevin Owens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was very interesting. I kind of liked it, the part, especially he used the part against him when every time he tried to come to the arena that he had, he couldn't enter, so he turned it on them and told them to come to the car. I kind of thought that was good. The interview itself was pretty good. Kevin Owens basically just you know telling he's taking Cody Rhodes, and basically the way Kevin Owens is explaining it is how I feel. So he was just saying he left in 2016, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Kevin Owens, if he wasn't the Universal Champion, I think he was the United States Champion in 2016. I can't remember. But at that time, Kevin Owens was the main attraction. He was the main star on that time. So it's funny that you mentioned that. That he left because he wasn't getting what he wanted. It was a good interview, and I like the way Kevin Owens hit a lot of points. A lot of good truthful points. So the matches they have on Saturday night, man, is really good. Even though we know that Kevin Owens is probably not going to win the belt, but still going to be an excellent match.
For sure. Damn, what that? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a good match, man. We're gonna see what happens with that, man. Hopefully something good happens with it, man. Me personally, just me personally, I wouldn't be upset if Kevin Owens won. Not saying I don't fuck with Cody, I do. I probably fuck with him more than anybody on our page, but Kevin Owens, man. It's Kevin Owens. He ain't had no title in a while. This will be the ultimate comeback victory for him. Hell, Shinsuke Nakamura can win his title in 2 weeks, and the Motor City Machine Gun win their title in 2 weeks of being there. Kevin Owens can win. Might as well, right? Shit. But yeah. With that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next thing. Now, the next thing that we had on the agenda, we had the actual match between DIY and Motor City Machine Gun that was set up earlier by our general manager Nick Aldis. Now, this match was for the WWE Tag Team titles. Decent match, very, very decent match. Motor City Machine Gun, they're showing you why people really want them in WWE for a long time. They're showing you everything that they did in TNA. They actually did more moves in TNA, but they're still showing you now that they are still a great and legit tag team. With that being said, Tommaso Ciampa and our boy Johnny Wrestling, they threw a wrench at us today. So we all know Tommaso Ciampa was teasing about turning heel. He hasn't been teasing. He's actually been being a heel for the last 2 or 3 weeks or whatnot. He's pissed off about not having his tag titles. So with that being said, this match is very back and forth. Neither team was just outdoing each other too much. It looked like a great back and forth. We didn't know who was going to win. Until around the end, Tommaso Ciampa distracted the ref for a little bit. And then Johnny Wrestling low blow his buddy Nick Saban. Low blowed him to holy high hell. After he low blowed him, then they got their move in. I forgot exactly what they call it, DIY, where one kick him in the head, one knee him in the head. They got the move in. They won the tag team titles tonight. This was very surprising to me. Not surprising they turned heel, surprising they won. Because it's supposed to be Street Profits. That is why it surprised me. Cause I'm like, okay, since Street Profits didn't get in the match, DIY gonna lose. And like you were saying earlier, MGG, I thought Tommaso may go on a solo run, but not actually be solo. I thought John was gonna be right beside him, but he's gonna do some solo stuff, and then they're gonna be kind of mend each other until they actually turn on each other. Bird, tell me what you think about this match and the results over and everything.
It was a good match. It did what it was supposed to do. I wasn't too excited about it. It did what it was supposed to do. And honestly, I really didn't see the last part of it, so I really can't say too much on it. But it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, it was a good match. It wasn't a bad match at all. I'm not mad at the match. I'm just mad that Street Profits are have gone another week without being champs. What do you think about it, MTG?
The match was like, I mean, the Motor City Machine Guns like you said, they can't really pull off the moves that they used to do in TNA. They can only do that one move where the opponent is down and then Saban gets him like in a crippled crossface, but he's doing it in a backwards position and Saban does the drop kick. I mean, that's the only thing. That's one of their old moves that I ever seen them do in TNA that they're doing in WWE now. This is just another match, honestly. I wasn't really into it. I probably would have got into it even more if the Street Profits was wrestling. But that didn't happen. And like I mentioned before, we didn't even get to that part yet. I thought tonight, I thought they were going to retain, and Tommaso beats up Johnny, and he goes on a solo run, like I said. And that really shocked me to see both guys turn heel. We'll see what they can do as heels. And what else? Yeah, I don't know how long they're gonna keep screwing with the Street Profits, and it makes me mad as well. But they're probably the second best tag team behind the Usos. Well, now that the Usos are breaking up, they're number one.
I personally think even with the Usos together, they're a better tag team. Maybe not better, as far as name and notoriety, but as for tag team moves, and being, together, I think they're better. What you about to say, Bird? I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, you good. No, I was just gonna say, and they did this to the Street Profits and try to shove in our face DIY winning the belts and turning heel. I don't care about them turning heel or winning the belts. I want to know why the hell they decided not to give the Street Profits at least a title match. Like, I don't know. And that really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. So this
gotta be leading to something. Like, it has to be. There's no way they're gonna keep doing this and not have a point. They have to have a point because the Street Profits are good enough. They are. Ain't like they're screwing a sorry tag team or something. Like, they good enough. They've been tag champ 3 times before. Like, this is the time to strike. It's hot. It's just so frustrating to keep seeing it over and over and over.
I'm gonna say this and I'm out. I feel like with Triple H, this is a long-term storytelling thing. I do believe DIY take the Street Profits, and you get the Street Profits taking the tag team titles from DIY.
I agree,
and I'm out.
I kind of thought the same thing. Like, I knew it was either DIY or Bloodline. I was leaning toward DIY because since DIY won tonight, I'm like, okay, it's probably DIY who did it. That's why I thought, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Love it. Love WWE. And I hope they do them boys right. We got new tag champions in DIY. Congratulations to them, because I know they do work hard. So I'm not upset at them. I'm just upset at what they do to Street Profits. Now, next thing that we had, man. We already went over the next thing that actually happened, which was the interview. So we skipped past that. The next thing we had, Next thing we had after that, we had our main event of the night, which was Cody Rhodes versus your boy Chad Gable. It was a decent match too. This was a very decent match. They had American Made at ringside until the American Made kept trying to get involved in the match, and the referee talked. During this match, there was several good spots, man. One of the good spots where Chad Gable took the wrestling boot off of Cody Rhodes and kept putting him in the ankle lock. It looked like for a little bit he made tap. I kind of knew he wasn't, but they gave the illusion like that he was in jeopardy of tapping. Eventually, Chad went for that patented moonsault that he does. Cody Rhodes missed that. Not Cody Rhodes missed. Cody Rhodes ducked that. And, getting that crossroads in. It was a good match, man. I really enjoyed it. I got nothing bad to say. Like I said, Chad Gable, I hope they do put him in the spotlight when everybody else goes to Raw. He got the charisma. He got the stable behind him. He got the mic skills,
Yeah.
ring ability. He got. There's nothing he don't got, man. I personally think they should do it. What do you think, MTG? I really like this match.
So do I. And when I saw Chad Gable come out, I was like, "What the hell is he doing on SmackDown?" But I knew this was gonna be good because I was looking forward to this Cody and Chad Gable match, and they delivered. And Chad Gable, I don't know if I feel like he lost his momentum ever since Clash at the Castle when he lost to Sammy for the IC title because I really thought he was gonna win that. So I don't know. I mean, they had to build him back up for me to take him serious. I mean, I've always liked him. He was always good on the mic. He was always better as a heel than a babyface. I hated babyface Chad Gable because Chad Gable was so better as a heel than he was as a face. And Chad Gable, he could put up he's Kurt Angle 2.0 basically. He can put him in the ring with anybody. He goes out there and gives you a quality and solid match. That's one thing I love about Chad Gable. A great match though.
Yeah, it's hard to. Chad Gable one of those people where it's hard to have a bad match against him. You know what I mean? So you got a bad match against Chad, and it's probably your fault. So yeah, that is what it is, man. That is what it is. What do you think about this match, Bird, and everything around it?
Great, great match. And like I said earlier tonight, Chad Gable is Kurt Angle 2.0. He shows it on the mic. He shows it in the ring. They really need to give him a push. He needs to have a single title. They already know that on the show that he hasn't even had a title at all. A single title, excuse me. So they need to really do that for themselves. So now it's enough titles to go around where he can have or be competing with it. Excuse me, a single title. And as far as Cody Rhodes, it's Cody Rhodes. You know, it is what it is, you know. But great match. I absolutely enjoyed this match. So hopefully they give Chad Gable a real good push because he's showing it and he needs it. Well, he doesn't need it, but he deserves it.
Speak up a little bit, Bird. I can't hear you.
He deserves it. He deserved his push. He deserved a push. Hopefully they give him a title run push. So don't let this fire die out.
Either US or IC title. Not the world title, because I don't think he's ready for that.
No, he's not ready for the world.
Yeah.
No. Definitely a minor. And I don't know. He can pull out both.
Yeah.
I see the U.S. title. You know, it goes more with the stable that he in, and you know, it can be kind of like when Kevin Owens did the Mr. America thing. You know, when he was Mr. United States of America, something like that. But so probably something like that. But he needs to get something very soon.
Yes, sir, man. I feel you on that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I personally think they should split the Intercontinental. I mean, okay, so this is one thing we did see again on SmackDown tonight. We saw Gunther coming out of Nick Aldridge's office. Like I said, some people are going to switch around when Raw hit Netflix. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure Cody's going to be on Netflix and they're going to put Gunther on SmackDown. With that being said, they're probably also going to switch the mid-card titles as well. The men's Intercontinental probably going to be on SmackDown, and the U.S. title is probably going to be on, on Raw. If they do this, Chad needs to go back for that Intercontinental title, and it'd be long-term storytelling. If he actually gets it, but ends up getting it on SmackDown instead of getting it on Raw. Cause then he'd be like, hey, you know, I achieved my goal. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care about which shows to do, and now I got a team to help me. It'll still be a pretty fire long-term storytelling, you know, even without him being Gunther. But at the same time, now he'll be on the same show as Gunther, so he might end up wrestling him again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. It wasn't like I said. It wasn't a bad show at all. By the way, at the end of this match, after the match, KO came to the ring unannounced. He finished snuck in the ring and attacked Cody again. So the show ended with them brawling. Great way to end the show. Pretty much hypes up Glory for their match coming up on Saturday night main event. It was a pretty good show, y'all. I wasn't mad about it at all. I had a really good time watching it. It wasn't as how can I say? It wasn't like a 5-star, but it was far from a bad show. So shout out to Smackdown, man. We really appreciate it, man. This is your boy FTW Rock on the Fight or Flight Smackdown review. We also have reviews on Monday for the Get Busy Monday for Raw. Tuesday we got the Get Litty review for NXT. Then also on Wednesday we have the Mad Family review for AEW. They got your boy not Lloyd. Your boy Lyle on there, Bonafide on there. Bonafide's also on Tuesdays, along with our boy Rolly. Rolly's also on Monday as well. And of course, Thursday, we got that Locked Up Line with your boy MTG, Wicked Princess, and Famous B. What's up?
I was chanting TNA.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. That's that TNA review. Also, this week we do have our deadline review coming up. So keep an eye on that. It's your boy FTW Rock, and we will go ahead and get out of here. Unless y'all got anything to say, Mr. Bird, Mr. MTG.
No, nothing, man. But thank our sponsors. Thank everybody for watching and tuning in with us every week. Again, this podcast, we're nothing without you. So please continue to be with us every day, 5 days a week, to support everybody and the podcast family. So thank you again for tuning with us.
All right, this is MTG Gaming. I'll see you every Thursday night for the TNA Impact review. And I will be at TNA Genesis in Dallas, Texas in January. I will be attending that. And hopefully I get to go to AEW All In Dallas as well. So I'm trying to make 2 trips to Dallas, Texas. And I love the city of Dallas. And I also go out there for wrestling a lot. I went there for WrestleMania 38. I'm still going out there for more events. And I hope I see everybody. And thanks for all the supporters, the sponsors, and thanks for all of you guys for watching. MTG Gaming says he's out.
Yes, sir. We are out, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Thank y'all for joining me.
Yes, sir.
From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Kennedy.